Hey y'all, it's Sunday, and so that means it's time for me to do my Sunday YouTube, see what's going on, what went on this week. So let's see, writing is always going to be my first thing. I sent Jenny and Dana's first book for a new series to the editor, and she's going to get it back to me hopefully around the 14th, and it'll be published hopefully sometime in June. I'm not quite sure. I have to get the cover made. I'm going to try to work on that this week. Right now money's a little tight for a cover, and I don't have the $120 that I need to buy for a cover, but I should have that this week because I went out and did my deliveries and what have you, and I don't have to pay them that many bills right now. So I'm going to try to get that cover made this week and have it published probably later in the month once I get it back and go through her edits. There shouldn't be too many major changes and or fixes because I've gotten pretty good at doing it myself, but I always have an extra pair of eyes look it over. So that'll be up and published soon. I'm working on probably the last, which is number 9 for Crimson Rose, which is May and Catherine's erotic romance. So that one, I got 2,000 words done into it this week, and I'll probably do another 2,000 this week. So it'll be almost a quarter done because I only do about 20,000 words for those. And I'm going to kind of miss them once that's done, but it's time to wrap them up and do their last book, and then I can do a box set and sell that off for those who like the box sets and what have you. And then after that, I don't quite know what I'm going to do. I have a couple ideas, or I might go back and finish some of my other stuff because I got some stuff for Bassett's Daughters that I got to wrap up, like book 3. For the Asionics, and then there's also the one for the werewolves, and I don't know, but we'll see what happens. I don't know really how many more books this year I'm going to publish, or stories, as the case may be. It's July already, and this one will be, or June. It's June already. Yeah, not July. Whew, let's not push it out for another month. And, so if I do another long book, that'll probably take me about 2.5 months. So that'll be almost to the end of the year. So I have to see what happens. Because like I said, I got to finish May and Catherine's story, which will take me about a month, which that'll take me to July. So I probably won't start another one till like August. So I have to see. But it's my plan for now. Other than that, what's going on? Our cases for our lovely thing that we've been dealing with for 2.5 years, 3 years, whatever it is now, are still ongoing. They fluctuate anywhere from close to 100 a day to 400, so it's hard to tell. Hopefully sooner or later things will get better with that, but I'm not quite sure if that'll happen, so... You know, same old same with that, I guess, 3 years in and things are just normal. Other than that, still doing my deliveries. Those are kind of hit and miss right now because things are not going well with everything, with the shortages and labor shortages, and the economy's not too well, and inflation's causing issues. So, but I still make about my 300 a week. Give or take, and it helps me survive, I guess. Once I pay my car off in about 1.5 years, that'll be so much easier. And I'm also working on getting my credit card paid down because I put quite a bit of money on that for what I have. So that kind of leads into my investing as usual, because that's how when I do my end of the video wrap-ups for these, I have about I've invested about $2,500 into the market, and with the way that it's been going down, I actually down to about 24, so yeah, I've lost about $60 so far. Tomorrow when it opens, I will have my $100 into Pepsi again. Because like I said, I'm really more of interested in building a dividend portfolio more than day trading and stocking and doing all that stuff. So I do long-term investing. Um, so far this year, I will be making about $100 in my dividends. It'll probably be more than that as the year goes on, but right now it's about $80. Depending on how much I make tomorrow when I put Pepsi in. And then my IRA has about $900 in it, which is nice. I might throw some money into that because that's tax free, and you can put $6,000 into it for per year. So, and then of course I have my emergency fund, which has about 6 months of expenses for my car, mostly. So, yeah. So, things are okay. Family is struggling. I try to help out when I can, but with the way the food prices are, it's hit and miss sometimes. And like I said, a year ago, I took pictures of the shortages, it was last year in November. And I just kind of stopped doing that because it gets kind of depressing. But every time I go to the store, those same pictures are there. So you never know what might be there this week and what won't be there the next week. So yeah, I just really stress going to the grocery store. It kind of is overwhelming. But things are not getting any better, or at least it doesn't feel that way. And it doesn't look like that way in the market either, especially with what went on with Target and Walmart last week when they said they didn't even hit their earnings. So that tells me things are not going well. But hopefully, long term, my investments will pay off and things will turn around. But if it don't, I still get my dividends, so I'm happy with those. So that's about it right now. Muffins, as usual, will be baking tomorrow, and we're going to do chocolate chip. And then sometimes I do some gaming and reading. Well, more reading than gaming. Haven't really had any new games coming out lately. I know Diablo Immortal came out as a mobile and PC game, but I don't know how long I'll be playing that. Just because there's a lot of controversy with that right now because they made it basically a lot of the stuff, if you do it endgame, you need to pay real money for, and I don't have real money for that right now, or ever. I wouldn't be spending extra money on a video game unless I absolutely like it, like The Sims or something else. So, but for Diablo, nah, it's not going to happen. And I do have a new one coming out, I think next week. It's called The Quarry. It's like some horror survival game. They go to like a campground, camping place, and something happens. I don't know, but it's I guess you can play like 6 different characters, so that looks kind of interesting. So I purchased that for now using my Amazon gift cards. So I got it basically for like 59 cents. And I'll have to see what happens with that. But most of my gaming has been delayed because life has just been busy. So I guess that's it for this week. And I will come back next week with my usual... this is where I got in my stories. This is my deliveries. This is my baking. And this is what I've invested. So hope you all have a good week. And I will see you hopefully next Sunday. So see ya.